Welcome to this week's Race Room. Coming up on today's show, we've got the top 5 facts from the MotoGP at the weekend. The ultimate F1 quiz is back for Malaysia this time, and we are giving away lots of lovely pole position stickers. Right, so the F1 circus has moved to Malaysia for the Grand Prix this weekend, which means it's time for another ultimate quiz. Thanks to our friends at Sky F1. Quick little thank you there. If you want to get your hands on some cool pole position stickers, keep listening to the end of Race Room, because if you can answer all 15 questions, we will send you some stickers in the post. So make sure you watch to the end. The first 3 questions for you now though. Number 1. When did the Malaysian Grand Prix join the F1 calendar? Do you know? It's quite a long time ago. That's a little clue for you. Number 2, and who won that race? Do you know? Can you remember that far back? And the third question, which F1 driver made his return to the sport in Malaysia having missed the previous 6 races after breaking his leg? If you know what to do, comment below and we'll see if you can answer all 15 and send you a sticker in the post. Time for the news, and what a thriller of a race for the first round of the MotoGP out in Qatar at the weekend. There was so much going on that I thought I'd boil the race down into 5 points for you. So, what do we learn? First things first, Marquez is a hero. Rapturous applause. Number 2, we learnt that he beat Valentino Rossi to first place, and it was absolutely nail-biting. Look at them there, so close. The third thing we learnt was that Marquez had a broken leg while he won the Grand Prix. Unbelievable. Fourth thing we learnt, Dani Pedrosa completed the podium there. Got Marquez, Valentino Rossi, Dani Pedrosa. So Yamaha definitely challenging the Hondas. Good to see. And the 5th thing we learnt, and this is of course up for debate, MotoGP is more thrilling than F1. What do you think? Comment below. Right, part 2 of our ultimate F1 quiz for the Malaysian Grand Prix this weekend. Number 4, what issue put both Force India cars out of the race last year? Can you remember why Di Resta and Suttel had to retire? Number 5, who crashed out of the race at turn 1 on the 2nd lap in 2013 after opting against pitting for a new front wing? Can you remember? It was an amazing moment in that Grand Prix. Number 6, who was given the first ever drive-through penalty in F1 at the 2002 Malaysian Grand Prix? If you know, comment below. It's all gonna help towards winning some awesome pole position stickers. Right, time for what the camera's seen. Right, so first up for what the camera's seen this week is the awesome new car for Rob Austin in the British Touring Car Championship. Check it out, Sherman just looks awesome. I love all the fire going on the bodywork. And most importantly, look right down at the front on the bumper, pole position P1. We're the official media partner for Rob Austin this year. So if you want to keep up to date with British touring cars, follow the channel, subscribe, and you'll get all the behind the scenes action with Rob's team. And of course, what a character. He's the best guy to be chatting to in the paddock if you want the real deal from the touring cars. And if you think the car looks cool, well, why not comment below and tell us what you think? The second picture for camera's seen, let's have a look. Racing Humour. They got in touch because we asked people, send in your pictures, tell us what you've seen with your camera, what have you been snapping out and about. Racing Humour said, look, you can use our pictures. There's a picture here of Ricciardo, and then this one here with Jean Todt and Bernie Ecclestone having a little chin wag, saying that Daniel Ricciardo is too happy to disqualify him. Well, who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that. We'll have more updates about the Red Bull hearing later on in Race Room, and that is what the camera's seen. Right, so hopefully you've got the first 6 questions right and you've commented below. Time for some more questions. Number 7, which driver mistakenly pitted at his former team during the 2013 race? It was such a cracker of a race. There are so many things that we've got questions about from 2013. If you know, comment below who was the driver that made the mistake. Number 8, what was the infamous radio call given to Sebastian Vettel in Malaysia last year instructing him not to pass Mark Webber? If you don't know that, then where have you been? And number 9, who holds the lap record at the Sepang Circuit? If you know, comment below. We've got stickers to give away and I'm pretty generous, to be honest. So I'm gonna throw in a wristband as well. So if you want the stickers and the wristband, comment below. Time for tweets. Right, what's in the tweety jar this week? Let's have a look. Citroen Racing have tweeted, is your office as nice as Seb Loeb's? Well, I quite like my new office actually. The new studio is awesome. I'm loving the brick. I think we've done quite a good job. I think I could rival Seb Loeb. Yeah. So, who needs Citroen Racing's office? Next tweet. Right, James Moy has tweeted something I'm having a little bit of a trouble to decipher. CNS, CYD, DXB, LHR. So, he's doing a lot of travelling, I'm guessing. One day turnaround and off to LHR again and on to MRS for FIA WEC. What a lot of abbreviations. Okay, well I know that FIA WEC is World Endurance Championship. Very proud of that one. LHR is London Heathrow. MRS, I'm not sure. Perhaps if you know, let us know. CNS, I'm going to guess Cairns, but only because it's in Australia and it's near SYD, which is Sydney. DXB, I'm guessing, is Dubai, back to LHR. If you know the abbreviations, perhaps you've done lots of travelling this year, if you know and you can decipher that route, why not comment below and I'll just throw a wristband in the post for you, just because I'm that generous. Next tweet. Moto Race Feed. Valentino successfully saw live on BT Sport MotoGP with I said, back I go. Classic. I love this. I love how the Europeans just drop in a few bombs here and there, and it's kind of accepted because it's all foreign and they just think it's like some not too scary swear word. But yeah, Valentino, great way to start BT Sport's coverage of MotoGP. Eek. That's the beauty of live television. Next tweet. Okay. Oh dear. Red Bull Racing getting another penalty. Yeah, a penalty charge notice here for anyone listening. It's an offence for any person other than the driver to remove this notice. So yes, very standard parking charge here, parking ticket. So yeah, perhaps Red Bull can add that to the list of problems that they are currently going through. Next tweet. Thank you, Grand Prix Diary. Whoa, sensory overload. How pink is this? Lewis and Nico, I think out in Malaysia on some pretty girly rickshaws. Nico staying true to his Brittany nickname there. Being an hashtag F1 driver is 99% the coolest job on the planet. As for the other 1%, Jake Humphrey, love what you've done there. What a great picture though. That'll definitely go down in the history books of F1. And that is Tweets of the Week. Can't get over that. Right, the penultimate part of our F1 Ultimate Quiz for the Malaysian Grand Prix. The next question that you need to answer is number 10. Who fell off the circuit in 2012 whilst chasing a Ferrari after being told, be careful, we need this position, promoting a wave of conspiracy theories? Do you know? But a conspiracy always gets exciting in F1. Number 11. Who did Sebastian Vettel refer to as a cucumber at the 2012 Malaysian Grand Prix? Can you remember that vegetable phrase? Number 12. Which driver's F1 career ended with a second corner crash at the 2000 Malaysian Grand Prix? Do you know? 2000 is still such a long way back. Quite difficult to remember that far back. If you know, comment below. Now, where are we this weekend? Well, we have got our first ever race with Rob Austin. We are the official media partner for Rob Austin Racing. Brands Hatch is where you need to get yourself to if you want to see Rob racing in his newly branded with the pole position branding on Sherman. If you want to get there, make sure you head down to Brands Hatch. We're going to be giving away wristbands all weekend as well. So if you're there, come and say hello. I'm going to be in Portugal for the Faith Sprint. We've got some seriously good drivers entered. Sebastian Ogier has entered the Faith Sprint. Of course, he was ill last year, so could he win it this year? Danny Sordo will be back as well. Of course, he won the Faith last year, but he'll be back in the Hyundai i20. Right, and then the final part of our F1 quiz for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Which British driver's F1 career came to an end in the 2000 race in Malaysia? Do you know? Number 14, who started their first race since 2002 for BAR at the 2005 Malaysian Grand Prix? Give you a clue, he's on the telly quite a lot over the weekends. And finally, number 15, which two former world champions were surprise Q1 exits at the 2010 Malaysian Grand Prix? If you know those two drivers, comment below. We will send you a sticker, a wristband, because that's what we do. We just spread the pole position love. If you know all the answers though, that is the one condition. Comment below. We will see you next week.
Ferrari, the cars that make Formula One sing.